guys, it is Mary
and Anna,
and we invite you to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below, because today we are reviewing last week's episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville.
We are so sorry.
Yes, we are moving.
In the process of moving and
a lot
just
going
so
on.
busy. Yeah.
Yes, but we are going to do this video because we know it's coming on tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yes, let's get right into it.
Yeah.
Y'all are pathetic.
Ooh.
Like, after these 4 years,
Mm-hmm.
all you guys have on Marcel is a blurry picture of his back.
Yeah.
Do better.
Mm.
But anyway, it kind of started off with them,
Tisa
and Marcel meeting him in the car or whatever. He came in or whatever, stuff like
meeting
that.
at Black, their restaurant or bar.
Now, my thing is, I don't know. I can't say I trust Marcel 100%. But my thing is, if people are trying to destroy a marriage, I need to know the side chick. I need to know if she has baby by him. I need to have a picture of her. I need to have evidence that they have had sex. And I also need to have a phone number.
And
if
what
you
happened
do not,
and all that stuff.
Yes.
And when it happened and all that.
If you do not have those receipts, do not come to me with a blurry picture of somebody's back.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like...
And blurry of the bed, and you're trying to convince me that that's his bed.
Y'all just don't like to see people happy. Marcel is not perfect. Like I said, he is sexist, he is misogynistic, but I do feel like he loves Tisa in his own weird way. He loves Tisa, and Tisa loves him, and they have built something beautiful together. So I don't appreciate people tearing it down.
Yeah.
But Melody kind of started all of it, as far as I'm concerned, because the thing is, Tisa wasn't checking for you until you... And then Martel had your whole falling out. Yeah. But we ain't here to talk about her. Yeah.
And Melody was so obsessed with the cheating that Martel did that she wanted to find out if everybody else was cheating. And she was hurt.
To make herself feel better.
Well, she was also hurt and felt like he had all these friends who probably knew he was cheating. They never told her.
Yeah.
So she was angry with them and came for their marriages. And then just... became paranoid, thinking, okay, I am going to be this vigilante, and I'm going to, be like, let these women know their husband's also cheating.
It's not just me. She wants someone to be with her.
I'm going to empower these women and all this stuff. Melody. Anywho, so here we are.
So she's in the car.
And it's not just Melody, too. I think, low-key, Kimmy also. I think Kimmy has had a problem with Tisa from the past, where... she felt like Tisa was not as welcoming to her as she could have been when she first started with Maurice. But the problem is, Tisa had known Kiowa for so long, right? And, it's hard when you're that family member, you've known the ex-wife.
And then you have to get acquainted with a whole new wife. Who has been in a relationship with him for 7 years.
So...
I'm sure she didn't think that...
I got my one eye on Kimmy. I don't think... Like I
don't
said
trust Kimmy either.
Like I said last time, I don't believe any of them really
are
like
friends.
each other.
They are trapped in this relationship.
Or they're trapped in this...
Because they're on TV together.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
And my thing is, personally, if you guys would be happier, which I'm sure you would be, just dismantling the show, I am all for it. Because the thing is... don't try to put on some fake friendship if y'all don't like each other. You don't like each other, y'all ain't got to be on TV together. Melody has said...
Or separate shows. Or, still do Love and Marriage Huntsville, but y'all don't have to really meet each other.
Well, they have to, because that's how you create content.
No, but I think I'll be happy just watching, seeing what
their
goes
individual
on in
lives.
What lives. And then they can come together when they have to work.
If they want
because
to.
I would love to see how they're doing all of that stuff. Now, what happened to the
we don't hear nothing
stuff?
about real estate, nothing. Yeah.
So, I love to see what they're doing. As black people, you just want to see, what they're doing, how they're,
it's just a whole bunch of drama now.
In their jobs and stuff like that. But anyway.
We digress again. But we're going to talk about...
It's all right.
It's all right.
Yeah.
But we are going to talk about Marcel.
So he goes in the car.
So she was talking about him. It seemed like she was crying and stuff like that.
And she's telling him about this picture that people find.
Like, were you
and
there?
Where were you? Were you there?
And he was. It just might be too hard. So
odd.
he can never give a straight answer. Like, I could never marry somebody that could not give me a straight answer because like, somebody gonna end up 6 feet under because he won't answer my question. Damn.
Yeah, he said. What did he say? He said that
he was like, "Yeah, I was there, but I was with a friend," and then he named the name. It just might be.
It was a guy.
Yeah.
That he was there with, and okay, is that you though in the picture?
And well, he said that you will never catch me doing something, like there will never be receipts. Why can't you just say it wasn't you? Like why can't you just say, Tisa, I have never cheated on you, never will cheat on you? Mm-hmm. But he never says that. That's my issue with him. He's not straight up. That's why it's so hard for Tisa. Like, I commend her because I could not do it. Like, we would be divorced. Well, I would not even talk. I wouldn't even get to that stage.
Then she's crying. And at first, it goes from
him comforting her, kissing her hand, and this, that, and the third.
And then somehow...
And he's crying, too. He's like, these mother effers.
To cry. You see, when a man cries, I am so suspect about that crying that a man does because I feel as though he is just being manipulating. That's how I feel. Because I've seen it happen so much in these shows. And so he starts crying. All of a sudden, the sadness that brought her here for you to give her some kind of comfort, now she mammying you.
And she's like, these mother effers, they just trying to ruin a good
That's
marriage.
What he's saying.
And he was like, F them. F them. F them.
I can't.
They just want to break a good family down. A good black family down. Please stop with your good black family stuff. And just be honest. Just say, Tisa, I cheated on you once before, or whatever the case may be.
10 years ago, 5 years ago.
That's fine. Just say it.
I was wrong. It's not something that I would like for us to
have
share
been
with
so
anyone.
Scared.
I'd be so scared that you found out. I love you so much.
And that's something you would say behind the cameras. But...
You will say that behind the cameras. You will not say that in front of the camera. You will say that when the cameras are not there.
And then also, just give her, just be a man and say, if you've never cheated on her, Tisa, I have never cheated on you before.
That's
Why the hell? My issue with him is that he just can't say that. Like, he just refuses to say that. Like, he will say it in other subtle language.
But I don't
think you'll never find receipts. What, did you bury the lady alive so she'll never be able to tell her story? Like, there'll never be receipts.
I don't know.
Just be straight up. I don't know how. I see why Miss Wanda be ready to just fight you in the streets because it's too much. Just be straight up, Marceau. Like, we're rooting for y'all, but you need to learn how to just say what it is.
The truth.
Like, I don't know how Tisa does it. I commend her. Because I could not do it. I could not do it. You can't answer a straight question for nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing. But, I don't know. I feel like y'all have to come with better receipts. And I feel like, Tisa, with the man that you have, if it's not a woman coming to you with receipts, text messages, pictures, a video, a child, a DNA test, if it's not somebody coming to you crystal clear like how it was with Melody's situation, I wouldn't even give it any weight. I wouldn't even give it any... I would just let it roll on my back. Go pray about it. God, if this man is cheating on me, reveal it. And God will reveal it because the thing is, you're a good woman.
Yeah.
And, God don't play about people. He don't play about people. That's all you can really do with a man like Marceau. You have to choose your battles. But I am glad that she talked to him about it, but I just felt like, how are we mammying this grown man?
I know.
There was no tears.
He was supposed to comfort her. She was really crying.
I would have just been looking at him. I would be observing you.
Okay,
I thought it was too
all right,
much.
now he's crying, whatever, so she doesn't have to continue to question him. That's how I felt.
And she said, they're not going to break us apart, baby. We got us. I was like, by that time, my whole neck was in pain. Because the way my head was bobbing, I was just like, what? Anyway, but we don't talk about... Anyway, so Kimmy, Martell, and her man, Maurice,
yes.
they came together.
So Kimmy can tell Martell why she's not
inviting him to Jalen's party.
Yes.
I just think because, it's the womanhood. She knows him better. You can be an a-hole for sure. Yeah. Don't nobody really want you around Martell, to be honest. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't invite you either. I wouldn't even give you an explanation. Yeah. And he wouldn't even know. So I'm happy that her man was there because he can get really out of line with women. When he gets upset, it does not matter. He almost called. Did he call Miss Wanda a bitch one time? And he came all aggressive.
I did not see that episode.
Well, she said. Well, she told him you acted like a bitch. He said no, you acted like a bitch. I do remember that. That was at Kimmy's son's graduation party.
Wow.
So when he gets upset, you just don't know with him. And Kimmy basically made that clear that, your drama is too much. And on top of that, when you get upset, you are very mean. Yeah. He's like, well, we can all be mean. She said, well, you're meaner than others, which is true.
She did not hold back.
And I'm happy that Maurice was there because you sometimes you need the men to check Martell because it's like he has no self-discipline. Yeah. He does seem calmer this season, though, but I think because he's had no choice. Yeah. Melody has left him. Yeah. There's no reason to fight. There's no reason to argue with nobody. She has moved on completely.
She has moved on. Yeah.
But don't let her get a man.
And looking good as she's moved on.
Yeah, she looks amazing. She's really gained weight. She's filled out. She
has. Yeah.
She's still not my favorite person on the show, but she is looking good. I can definitely say that. So anyway, it was Jalen's party.
Yes.
He was having a party. Well, it was what was it? It was a welcoming party. Like a house party.
Oh, okay.
When you get a new
home. Oh, okay.
What are those parties called?
Housewarming.
Yes, he was having a housewarming for his new home, whatever, stuff like that. She invited all the women. Nobody talked to each other.
Miss Wanda, which I was like...
Miss Wanda was not invited. Miss Wanda actually just showed up. But,
okay.
Yeah.
And then Kim wanted to...
No, she did invite Miss Wanda because Miss Wanda has a good relationship with Jalen.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But before then, we're going to talk about how Kimmy had the nerve to drag Destiny upstairs with that girl who seems quite dense. She's not even Simone. I don't know who that no-name girl...
Her name is Simone. Her name's
not Simone.
It is Simone. But anyway, they went upstairs.
Not Simone. It's not Simone. I'm going to look it up. Anyway, they went upstairs.
And she wanted to make peace between them. And they're talking. Destiny calls her sweetie. And she, don't call me sweetie. And I just called you sweetie just now.
You're my mom. And I know it's not a malicious thing.
But the thing is,
maybe with other
women. Maybe you don't say it to other women because I said it to my child. So maybe she felt some kind of way. Don't call me sweetie. And Destiny was
said, don't call me sweetie. My name's not sweetie.
Destiny was just like, I am done.
Who are you?
Destiny walked away, which I thought she never should have gone into the room in the first place.
Yeah.
Because I don't even know. I don't know. Sometimes people, Kimmy, are just not going to be friends.
I just felt like there was no
at the reunion.
point.
You said, if you and Tisha had met at another time, it wasn't on this show, you all will not be friends. So you, more than anyone, should know that nobody has to be friends, really. It's not by force. Yeah. They don't like each other, and that's okay. They can see each other and say, hey, they don't have to be bubbly.
Yeah. I just felt like, why force it? And then my thing is, why would you try to put them together? Like, the thing is, they're not friends. They don't know each other. They don't need to know each other, and they don't need to be all buddy-buddy. No. I don't know you. You act dense from time to time, and you be in people's business when it's none of your business. Yeah. Like, now this girl has a whole confessional. She's all up in the show. Even the next episode is about Kiki and this girl having beef. I'm like, who are you people? Who are you? And why the hell are you on this show?
He's just like, okay.
I'm just like, why are they on this show?
I guess it's content. They need more content, and I don't know, maybe they're more interested.
Who is you? And why are you on this show? Like, why are you here?
Because they have content, I guess.
You're annoying me. For real. Like. So
that did not work. And then anyway, Wanda comes in.
Destiny's like, this ain't gonna work. And she just got up. I'm just happy she did. Because she's
like, I ain't got time for foolishness.
If anything, it should be Destiny and Melody trying to repair a relationship because they had a relationship.
I know.
And I thought it was quite nice. But Melody, she can be very off. She doesn't seem like she can really keep friends. And I'm not going to say it's the other people. It's mainly her, to be honest, from what I've seen.
Well,
yeah, you want to protect your peace, but Melody, you are not a peaceful person. You act like you are, though.
Yeah.
So
and Melody, I mean, she
does have
she has some healing, a lot of healing to do.
Well, my thing
she has
is,
to be in therapy.
Before the whole thing with Martell happened, she was somebody who was putting down others. And like I've said several times before, when you are braggadocious, you're not humble, and you are coming down on other people, acting like your shit don't stink and like you live in a glass house, God will humble you. Sorry, but it happens. Yeah, throwing stones, but you're like. But
you're living in a glass house.
I know, and then it was like, you start going through stuff as soon as the show aired, and you also are the one who put your business out there. But I guess because he was cheating at the time, and she just had to talk about something.
He also was so disrespectful about it. Martell was just. Usually, men who cheat will be remorseful, at least.
He did not give a damn
to be remorseful, but
she fulfilling my needs. Anyway, I don't want to get back into it because that's I ain't gonna trigger nobody. Somebody can cuss me out in the comment section.
He was,
I
tell you, he was just something else.
But where do you have to be in a place like that where you attract somebody like that? You see, that's why you have to be in a healed space before you find love. Yeah. For real. Yeah. You have to vet a man. But anyway,
when they were young, and then
anyway, so now
Miss
it was
Wonder,
the party.
Miss Wonder was there now, and they were talking about. She was pretty much announcing to everyone
that I have a problem with every single last one of y'all. My thing is wrong place, wrong time. And then
if you had a problem, do not come to the party.
Yeah, but I think she felt like she had to protect her daughter. Tisa was avoiding it. She was in the kitchen.
You to
She's a grown woman now. She has actually, she's been standing up on her own.
She has.
But I never thought there was anything wrong with her crying. With a man with more so, you have got to be in your feminine energy because that's the only way you're going to get to him. You yelling and all that stuff, it's not really going to get to him.
No.
So I feel like, But I'm happy that she didn't really get involved. But I felt like Miss Wanda, wrong place, wrong time. And she was like, next time y'all want to talk about my daughter, you make sure you invite me. And then she had this tight skin dress on.
And
I was like,
she called them the B word.
She said, I got something for all you bitch's. And then she said it 3 times. Or whatever. And then Marcia was in the kitchen saying, see, your mom out here, she called people the bitch word. You need to handle that. She said, I ain't handling nothing. Because the thing is, she has to have her mom protect her because you don't be doing it. That's really what it is. I'm sure Tisa feels happy when her mom does it because you don't really be doing that for real.
And then here go Jay like, nobody's gonna be using that word to my mom. Nobody's using the word.
Well, Kimmy was like, ain't gonna be no bitch's up in here. I was like,
you could just say bees.
Yes, and then Jalen was like, and he said, don't you dare use that language in my house. And she was strutting, like, she was like this.
I know Miss Wanda is a mess. This woman, Miss Wanda, you need to go somewhere. Go volunteer somewhere in a nursing home or something. You need work to go do outside of these young people. Go to people your age. You're always around.
I commend mothers who are protective of their kids. But she is a grown woman. You can let go. For real, Miss Wanda.
That's too much. And when you start calling the young ones the B word and then they call you a word, don't get upset.
Well, I also feel like you should respect your elders. I mean, that's just
but don't be disrespectful yourself. Yeah. Come on now.
Yeah. Yes, y'all. Anywho, that was Love and Marriage Huntsville.
I'm telling you, this is why I had stopped watching this show. I mean, I am soon going to stop watching this show. The other show I'm going to soon stop watching. If they continue to show Kim, I'm going to stop watching the Kardashians as well.
Oh.
I ain't got time. Like, I just don't have the energy for some shows, man.
Yeah.
I mean, just the juvenile stuff. I ain't got time for that. Anyway, you all tell us what you think.
Yes, so Titi.
What you think in this show? Tell us what you think.
Yes, y'all. But it is Mary
and Amma.
And we invite you guys to like,
share,
subscribe,
and comment
down below. Night.
Good night.